CPI, the Communist Party of India, welcomes Ms. Sunita Williams. She was in a space for several months. Many efforts were made to get her back to the country. Now she has been rescued and she is returning to the country successfully, and we welcome her and we congratulate the scientist community for making such efforts in space science to get her back. This is a good thing. Everyone should welcome her. Then I would like to explain my party's position on certain issues. One immediate issue, the Airtel Jio have come together, and government has allowed spectrum to Elon Musk Starlink American company. Our party has serious objections to this. We are of the view this is not in the interest of our own security, because Elon Musk Starlink is providing services to US defense forces, particularly Pentagon. You must have heard Pentagon. And they are giving service to Pentagon, and spectrum is a rare resource, and our own secrets can be taken over, and this is not in the interest of national security. This is our position. And but Mr. Modi and his government are not listening to any sane advice given to them, because Mr. Modi and his government are succumbing to the pressures of US power and surrendering all sovereign rights to US. This is highly condemnable, objectionable, and we question the very decision of allowing spectrum to Airtel Jio, through them Elon Musk Starlink company. The other issue is, now in Chhattisgarh there is operation by security forces. Encounters are going on. Many people have been killed. The government claims they are all Naxalites. They are all Maoists. Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah declares by 2026 we will achieve Naxal Mukt Bharat. Earlier, the BJP RSS combined declared Congress Mukt Bharat. Now in Chhattisgarh, they are talking about Naxal Mukt Bharat. As Communist Party of India, we have our own views on the methods and the forms of struggle followed by Naxals or Maoists. But we recognize they do question the policies of the government of the day. They fight against the policies of the government of the day. When you talk of left-wing extremism, why government is keeping mum, silence on right-wing extremism. Right-wing extremists, you know who are the right-wing extremists, who challenges the very constitution of India, who try to redefine Indian nationhood. Today, Indian nationhood, if you ask me, the constitution makes it clear that is India is secular democratic republic, and it would continue as secular democratic republic. India should not become a theocratic nation. Dr. Ambedkar emphatically rejected the idea of theocratic nation, religion-based nation. But now the BJP RSS combined is acting against the very foundational principle of the constitution, and right-wing communal forces are every day trying to redefine Indian nationhood and rewrite Indian history. They are posing very grave threat to the very character of Indian state, Indian nation. But the present government doesn't bother about them. In fact, the present government, in a way, encourages them. Otherwise, how they can be so aggressive every passing day, all over the country, not only in one part of the country, all over the country. In this context, I think what is happening in Chhattisgarh should be a wake-up call, because it is question of human rights, whether government can act against the fundamental democratic rights, human rights of our citizens. Actually, on the ground, I understand, in the name of encounter on Naxals, there is attack on ordinary tribal people. Because tribal people, Adivasis, are the people who protect Jal, Jamin, Jungle in the state of Chhattisgarh. And Chhattisgarh is one of the mineral-rich state. It has huge forest wealth. In order to terrorize the Adivasis and evict them from forest lands, there is a strong apprehension. Government is doing this because once the Adivasis are evicted, the forest land can be handed over to corporate houses, big business houses. That can be the ulterior motive. People doubt. So there is a fear in the minds of people. They don't speak openly. If you go and talk to them, they are not willing to speak openly because there is a fear. Anybody can be targeted as Naxal and encounter can take place. This is a serious issue, and all democratic-minded people, all those who stand by the side of tribal people, Adivasis, must take up this issue. Must take up this issue. Then coming to certain programs of our party is observing its centenary year. This year, 2025, our party was formed on December 26, 1925. 2025, we are observing as a centenary year across the country. Every state, we do organize special programs, functions, because the history of our party, the 100 years history of our party is one of glorious history of struggles and sacrifices. Communist Party of India's history is a history of glorious struggles and sacrifices. Our party was formed in 1925. We were under colonial rule, British colonial rule, French colonial rule, Portuguese colonial rule. But our party was the first to raise the demand of complete independence, Purna Swaraj. It was our party which raised that issue, first party. And not only that, once India is liberated from colonial rule, India should emerge as a republic. India should emerge as a prosperous nation, free from all inequalities, injustices, a country which can ensure all means of livelihood to all its citizens. A new India, a socialist India. This is what our party has declared. Now, 100 years over, we are fighting, and we want to reach out to the people observing this centenary year and unite people in the struggle for a new India. The culmination program of centenary year will be held in Khammam, forthcoming December 2025. We will have a culmination program in Khammam. Huge rally will be held at Khammam. Along with it, we have a program to organize an international seminar inviting representatives from different communist and workers' parties in the world. And that international seminar will be held in Vijayawada in the month of December. That is third week of December. That international seminar will be held in Vijayawada. Around 40 fraternal delegates from different communist and workers' parties in the world will be invited. This is one program. Our party has decided to intensify a nationwide political campaign. That campaign will commence on March 23. That is the day of martyrdom of great Bhagat Singh and his comrades. And it will continue till April 14, that is the birth anniversary of Dr. Ambedkar. This campaign is an intensified ideological political campaign. Ever since BJP came to power, RSS has become very aggressive. Everyone knows RSS pursues a divisive, sectarian, communal, fascist ideology. And they are posing grave threats to the very constitution, very democratic structure of our country. In such a situation, there is a need to enlighten the people, organize the people, and bring them into agitation that BJP RSS combined must be defeated and they must be thrown out of power. If at all we want to save India as a secular democratic republic, if at all we want to save India as a country which has the federal system of governance. So this political campaign is a nationwide campaign. Our state units have been asked to organize district level jatas, rallies, conventions, public meetings in multifarious forms. This campaign has to be undertaken. This is an important political campaign in the given situation. Because BJP, RSS combined, posing grave threats to the very constitution. Everyone knows. Now they are talking about one nation, one election. What is this one nation, one election? India is a country with tremendous diversities. And our party has opposed this one nation, one election idea of BJP. It is impractical in a country like India. Our election commission is a constitutional body which has mandate from constitution to conduct multiple elections at different points of time. But Modi and his government keep talking about one nation, one election. Because BJP, RSS, they suffer from an obsession of one nation. One nation, one religion, one nation, one culture, one nation, one language, now one nation, one tax, one nation, one education, now one nation, one election. This is what, but India is a country with multi-dimensions, and you cannot convert India into a single-dimensional nation. This BJP doesn't understand. That is one serious issue that we are facing today. And the Constitution makes it clear, India, that is union of states. But now, BJP government doesn't believe in federal system of governance. Modi talked about cooperative federalism. Then he changed to competitive federalism. There is neither cooperation nor federalism, neither competitiveness nor federalism. We should understand why it is happening. Why it is happening. Now, for instance, national education policy. Why BJP government wants to impose national education policy? Just to impose the three-language formula. Nobody is opposed to any language in the country. Hindi is also one of the languages. Tamil is one of the languages. Telugu is one of the languages. Bengali is one of the languages. All languages are our languages, national languages. We respect, we love all languages. But why the government should promote one particular language? Why the government should give preferential treatment to one particular language? That is what creating problems all over the country. And the union government says, if you don't implement this policy, your funds will be stopped. And they are stopping the funds. Education is on the concurrent list. Union government, if it claims it has the responsibility, state governments have their responsibility because it is on the concurrent list. In fact, many state governments want education to be on the state list. State list. This has become an issue. So here the BJP is acting, violating the foundational principles of Constitution. This we should keep in mind. The same way now they keep talking about delimitation. What is delimitation? There is an apprehension if delimitation is done, Tamil Nadu will lose its present number of Lok Sabha seats. Present number it is 39, and there is a fear it will be reduced to 31. In the same way, Kerala will lose number of seats, and Andhra is likely to lose seats. Punjab, several states. That is why now there is an agitation across the country why this delimitation is imposed. Because delimitation means, Mr. Amit Shah speaks pro rata. What is that pro rata? It is proportion to population. Where is the population census? 1971, the population was frozen. The population census was frozen. 2021, population census was stopped because of corona. Now no population census has been done. On what basis delimitation will be done? Delimitation cannot be done just like that. There should be delimitation commission. That commission must be given terms and references. That has to be done by Parliament of India. But without all these steps, Mr. Amit Shah goes and announces on delimitation. He says, oh, South will not lose seats. How can you say? What is the basis for such a statement? Mr. Amit Shah should explain. And earlier, BJP, RSS combined, already they have created divide, Hindus, Muslims. Now they are creating divide, South, North. Why the BJP, RSS should do this? That is why we question this. We do not agree, and the BJP must retreat from such steps. This is what our party is saying. Education you hand over to the state governments. Even now, what is the budgetary allocation on education? Not even 6%. It is the demand raised in the 1960s by Kothari Commission. Even 2025, Union government does not provide funds for education, health care. These are all problems. Now the present budget, Parliament has debated. After a couple of days, finance bill will be cleared. What is that budget? It has not given anything to the poor people. It has not given anything to the poor people. The workers, farmers, all have been betrayed by BJP government. The budget supports privatization, private participation. The budget supports private participation. And the budget gives enormous concessions to corporate houses, big business houses. And government claims, oh, we are giving income tax concession. But people are asking, where is the income? First, tell us where is the income. What is the income? Then you discuss income tax. This is the situation. And India is passing through a big crisis. Our economy is in bad shape. Despite the tall claims made by Modi that India will become one of the 3 largest economies during his 3rd term, India's economy is in bad shape. We should understand. The foreign debt has been increasing and value of Indian rupee is falling. Ask Mr. Modi, why value of Indian rupee is falling to such a low level? When value of Indian rupee is falling to such a low level, what is the strength of economy? That's why our party says this economy is in very bad shape. And the workers, farmers are passing through great hardships. Even today, the central trade unions had a meeting in Delhi, and they have declared the 20th May, 20th May, will be observed as nationwide strike, general strike across the country, because the government is working against workers. The labor codes which government is bringing, they are all anti-worker, like 3 farm laws, anti-farmer laws. Even today, farmers do not get MSP. So in such a situation, as a party representing the interests of workers, farmers, our party demands that people should stand up and fight against the disastrous policies pursued by Modi government. Not only fighting against Modi government, to throw out Modi government. If India has to be saved, Indian constitution has to be saved, democracy has to be saved, the BJP has to be removed from power, for which our party appeals to all secular democratic parties to do serious introspection, and come together. There must be mutual trust among secular democratic parties. There must be mutual accommodation among secular democratic parties. We must strive for broader unity of secular democratic parties in order to fight unitedly and defeat BJP government, throughout BJP government. This is our political position on which we are working, and people can ask questions with regard to India bloc. Yes, India bloc was formed and the common resolve was declared. Desh Bachao, BJP Hatao. That was the common resolve which was declared at the formative stage of India bloc. Now, after elections, state level elections, many things happen. After Lok Sabha elections, many things happen. So in such a background, all secular democratic parties must do serious introspection, self-critical analysis of their policies and the situation that prevails in the country, and the secular democratic parties must come together in order to fight against right-wing policies of Modi government and remove Modi government from power. This is our politics.
Okay, brother.